What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube videos, and in this YouTube video I'm just preparing for my 3 hours of random crap and 3 hours of Elf Saints. Now I am mainly going to just prepare for 3 hours of random crap because I already have a lot for 3 hours of airplanes. So yeah, but I'll still have some in this video. So, yeah. It's quiet out here.
At FNB, you can apply for 40 plus products with one application. Did your bank do that?
We welcome you to college football in the ACC. Your favorite YouTube channel is probably owned by private equity.
If you spend long enough on YouTube, there's now a very good chance that a substantial share of your watch time is going to channels partially or fully owned by private equity. Major firms operating in this space have raised billions of dollars collectively from companies like SoftBank, Amazon, Disney, Goldman Sachs, and Blackstone.
I'm going to butt in here as a creator and say I think that number's slightly skewed. Creators get reached out by private equity groups a lot, but the idea that the average YouTuber you watch is selling a portion of their channel to private equity is fairly inaccurate. Private equity groups will reach out to YouTubers and offer them lump sums of money for percentages of their revenue for periods of time. Some YouTubers take it, some don't. A lot never even get offers. Mr. Beast is one of those guys because Mr. Beast is one of the biggest YouTubers. He needs a lot of money for videos. So it's not absurd for a private equity group to go to Mr. Beast and go, hey, we'll give you $50 million up front for 20% of your channel's revenue for a year or 2 years.
Have raised billions of dollars collectively from companies like SoftBank, Amazon, Disney, Goldman Sachs, and Blackstone, and they are using that money to acquire YouTube channels as strategic investments. According to my own analytics, where YouTube lets me see what my audience watches, some of these names should be familiar to you. Task and Purpose, Veritasium, Donut Media, Simple History, Fern, Fireship, Economics
Fern is owned by private equity. Okay, but it's not the whole channel. Like, if most private equity groups are gonna reach out to a creator for at most 50%. They'll do a half and half split for like a 1 to 3 year term. And they'll own a percentage of your channel.
Blamed, Mentor, Pilot, Futurism, Astrum, The Drive, and History Hits have all publicly been acquired by private equity. Outside of the nerd corner of YouTube, some of the biggest names in the space, including Cocomelon, Colin and Samir, The Theorist, and Dude Perfect, have all...
That doesn't really surprise me. The Theorists probably sold their channel, like sold 30% of their channel to private equity for like $100 million. Like they have like 10 channels. That's describing it. The way a lot of people perceive it is like, if a private equity group goes to a YouTuber like Dude Perfect and buys 30% of their channel, they have a say in their content. They don't have a say in anything. They don't do anything. They just own part of your channel. And realistically float a lot of that money to make, interest.
So only the acquisitions that we know about because they chose to be upfront with their audience. There's no law requiring these.
Yeah, it's not just YouTube shit. Private equity is something that's existed far before YouTube.
Deals to be publicly disclosed, and as you'll soon see, there are some really good reasons why we might want to keep it quiet. So why is this a problem? It's easy to say that private equity is just inherently bad, and to be fair, it's had some problems. But that shouldn't be enough by itself. Instead, what you should know is why private equity firms have suddenly become so interested in YouTube channels.
Because YouTube's the new media. YouTube is the new way to make money in the social space. YouTube, it's usually slept on by how, the average user doesn't think about it, and they perceive YouTube separate from, Netflix, Hulu, HBO, and all those other places. No.
Well, I am going to hang out with my grandma for 30 minutes, so yeah. So I'm just going to pause this video here. And I'll come back in 30 minutes. Well, I'm back.
Hey, Jackie, it's time to get off the...
I just started screaming not saying a single thing. Am I okay? I will annoy you with one quick story. In Florida, I had my first storm the other night. So when I woke up in the morning and went outside and saw a sopping wet Amazon box, I thought, couldn't be anything that important. Soppy. Why did you do that? If you guys don't know, I have to build this live on the second stream. So go sub to the second channel, youtube.com/Jonkerton. We just hit 50K. I want to say thank you so much for that. A minute-long video of a cat getting a bath. Okay, here we go. Jake, why you face like that? I don't know, dude. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, here we go. Yo, I feel like that was the first time today that my brain took a moment to just be present. Why was that so soothing? Guys, what's wrong with me? Am I in this weird group of white noise fans? What does that even mean?
Why is this man cooking?
Was that his voice? What? Nobody laughed, right? Who laughed? Logan. I don't feel good about this one.
Hey Daisy, you want some peanut butter? No? Alright, that's fine. I won't give it to you. Oh.
Whoa! Did I just go full anime? Dude, I feel like I just went full anime. I thought the dog was gonna die, dude. Okay, here we go. Let's try this again. Oh. Oh. Why? Why? One frame of what? Of this guy? Is he peeing? There's no way. He's like opening a gate. What is the point of this? Never mind. Okay, so we got some. Got a guy doing the robot, or nope, I don't know what that was, honestly. Some sort of dance move in the corner. We're in the back rooms, apparently. Whoa, God! Dude, I promise that was real. As fake as that probably seemed. I need you to remember, though, my headphones are on full volume. Okay? Plus, it's Salt. You would be scared too. What? Fart meme? Getting your meme in a video, getting your meme in a short, making Jake laugh, making the editor laugh so they put your meme in the video. Kyle will appreciate this big time.
I do.
Kyle's gonna love this.
Oh, jeez Louise.
This is great. I love this. Check out this meme.
One cage angles. Or euro. 1,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,111,1
I have goosebumps from the amount of disgust that is flying through my body right now. Guys, this is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. I never want to see this again. Please don't ever send anything like this again. I'm being so serious. It's not. It's not. It would taste terrible. It's that the texture of it is like it's truly a crime.
Is this the new Fortnite map?
Listen, the joke, 5 out of 10. Delivery, 5 out of 10. Touching grass, 10 out of 10. Jelly Noise says, hey buddy, I'm watching this on VR. Sorry. I don't know what that was like for you. I hope it wasn't
How
too
much
weird.
to eat, Mike?
What happened to his legs? I don't know what game this is supposed to be. Am I supposed to know what game this is supposed to be?
A Queendale tingle probably pop in the sit sat pack that it's been a year, Daddy. Mommy said you went to get the I really miss you. Chinese for celebration, Chinese for acquisition, Chinese for prohibition, Chinese for
What? Wait, what's happening?
You are my favorite. Everyone has came a long way.
Thank you. What did I just hear about the... What did I just... What? I don't know how... Okay, this is when we're on. We got french fries on the plate.
Are these the world's most crispy fries? Let's find out.
Ain't no way, that's going right through. started saying, it's been a year, Daddy. Mommy said that you went to go get some leche. Is that milk in Spanish?
Uma receita de bolo simples e fofinho.
You good? Oh, it's just been in my head right now. Oh no. That doesn't count! No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. That doesn't count. No. You guys wanna count that as a laugh? I'm not even gonna do a poll. I need you guys to think. No, stop spamming I laughed. I didn't laugh. I went like that. You're with your crush, okay? You tell them your funniest story. You hit the punchline and everything. And they go, are you satisfied? Okay, I'll make a poll. Is there child endangerment here, Logan? Can I continue? I trust you, Logan. Oh, I'm closing the poll. Final answer is no. I don't know what's happened.
Hi, I'm Matt Lerner. I'm an associate professor and program area leader at the A.J. Drexel Autism Institute. I'm here today to answer your questions from the internet. This is Neurodivergent Support. Alafia Alowu asks, what exactly does it mean to be neurodivergent? Great question, Alafia. Neurodivergent is not a diagnosis. It doesn't exist in the DSM, Diagnostic Statistical Manual. It is a description that has sort of emerged from the community. It's really meant to describe the whole set of differences of ways of either perceiving the world, interacting in the world, ways of being in the world, and really ways brains working, right? That's the neuro part. That is kind of different from the norm in a way that might make it more difficult to kind of click in and feel connected and kind of at pace with the rest of the social world. NemGem asks, do you see the words physically jumping around the page and moving or just in the wrong location? So this is a question about dyslexia. So I'd like to give you an illustration of kind of what that looks like. Up here, you probably see the words the way that you typically see them on a page. They're standing still, they're in the place that you expect them to be, they stay there, and you kind of read them in order. Down here, you see the way that many, not all, but many dyslexic people view these words. So you can see they, might be a little bit jumbled around, maybe the order is flipped or switched, but they're kind of not staying put and doing the things in the order that you need to be able to read them fluently and fluidly. And so folks with dyslexia are often doing this extra cognitive effort of trying to figure out not just what does this say, but when I look at it, what do I think it's sort of meant to say? And how do I get the letters to look the way they're supposed to look? The ASCII world asks, autism social masking. What is it and why do we do it? There's a term called masking or camouflaging, sometimes it's called PAN or passing as non-autistic. Essentially, these are all different terms for when autistic people are either working hard to present as not autistic or to kind of minimize their autism features, or when autistic people are doing that, whether they're doing it maybe because that's just how they've learned, or what it is still, there's a lot of research into it, but it's generally this idea of sort of effortfully trying to impede doing things that autistic people do to fit in. So many autistic people like to use, fidgets and things like this, right? And, maybe they'll knock the fidget nearby. Or many autistic people might have a particular topic or thing that they like to talk about socially, or like to talk about their interest. Maybe they won't do that in certain contexts. And many autistic people, for instance, say that eye contact, the thing I'm doing with you right now into this camera, is uncomfortable or is hard to do. But many autistic people who are masking or camouflaging might force themselves to do that even if it's uncomfortable. All of those are efforts to try to sort of fit into this neurotypical world. Some emerging research suggests that can be taxing. That it's sort of using up a lot of cognitive resources, brain resources, effort, emotional resources to try to do that, to fit in. But one thing we hear a lot from the autism community is that over time it can be taxing. There's some emerging evidence that it can be related to things like anxiety and depression, because if you're working that hard, you're sort of spending yourself out. So finding ways to help autistic people not have to mask quite so much so that they can be their authentic selves seems like an important goal. Tesla Cox asks, how do I tell my real doctor that I've been diagnosed neurodivergent with ADHD from TikTok doctors? Okay, let's break this one down a little bit. You can't be diagnosed neurodivergent. Like we said, it's not a formal diagnosis. Number two, I'm not sure what a TikTok doctor is per se. The important thing here, though, that Tesla Cox is getting at is, there is a wealth of information now, deluge of information online about neurodivergence, about different ways of being, people sharing their own experiences, sometimes people who are clinicians providing their own insights on the It's great to have access to that information. The key thing to understand, though, is that information is not always accurate in reference to our actual diagnostic category that you could get from a doctor and get covered by your insurance or anything. In fact, some studies have suggested studies of both presentations of autism on TikTok, presentations of ADHD on TikTok have shown that well over 50% of the features said to be associated with ADHD or autism in TikTok aren't part of the diagnostic category. So what does this mean? What do you do? Number one, probably wouldn't go to your real doctor and say, TikTok told me I have this. But what you might do is say, gosh, I was watching these videos on TikTok and it kind of struck a chord with me. And it made me want to know more. And I think that's what this stuff can be good for. It can help you to open the door.
Performance, durability, affordability. Only one place does it all. Harbor Freight.
pharmacy order is on the way for Gouda. Meds verified by Chewy's licensed pharmacist.
Well, that's gonna be the end of this YouTube video, and bye.